All right, so it is June 22nd. It's 6 o'clock in the evening, and we are in southeast Colorado. Today got up to about 100 degrees, and we're going to be doing some cruising tonight. We just hit behind this one building looking for just a few electrical boxes, and we found a tiger salamander. I'll flip it around real quick so we can see that. All right, so just down in there, this tiger salamander was buried in right there, and this is probably the fattest tiger salamander. Look how fat that thing is. Fattest tiger salamander we've ever seen for sure. But really kind of crazy that even though it was probably super hot in there still right now, it was not underground or anything. But those electrical boxes do hold moisture very well. But we're just gonna get a few pictures of this and let it go do a bit of cruising for lizards. It's still pretty hot right now, and then as it cools off a little bit more, we'll start hopefully finding some snakes, but hopefully tonight goes well. All right, so we're just cruising this road, and on the side of the road I spotted this Texas horned lizard. It's kind of tricky to get the lighting right now, but this is a lifer for me and Hayden. We were really wanting to find one of these this afternoon and evening, but lizards like these are so cool. Just the big body and just those spikes feel so awesome and surprisingly hard on the head. There's some that like kind of look like spikes, and then they just kind of are on the skin and just kind of cave in when you touch them, but really cool. We're definitely gonna get some pictures since this is the first one we've ever seen. All right, well, we got some pictures of this guy, and we're just gonna set it off the road now. But yeah, really cool lizards. Love the wide body, the spikes on them. They still have a bit of speed to them as well. We're setting it off the road. Hopefully it'll stay off. And glad we could find a lifer already. All right, well, first cruise snake. Looks like we have a prairie rattlesnake. Awesome. Glad to see stuff is moving. Hayden's grabbing the snake hook. Oh, it's on the move. We'll probably get it under control, get a few pictures, and then we'll let it go off the road. There. First snake. Thankfully we got a bit of moisture a few days ago. A couple days in a row here actually. Before that had been super dry and hot for a couple weeks, but early this spring we did have really good moisture, so not any room for complaining. But we'll probably just let this guy go on its way here for a snake, and we're gonna keep on going. All right, well, we just found what is sadly would be a lifer and is currently dying right now. This is a really nice and pretty large glossy snake. I mean, there's Hayden's foot for reference. So this would be our lifer. I mean, it twitches when you touch it. It doesn't even look like it's been hit, and it's just dying. Might have got hit right on the head, but really big bummer. It's been a really slow night too, and this is a good looking snake. It feels really cool. Looks like it's perfectly healthy, but it just must have got nicked by a car. So really big bummer. We're gonna keep going, hopefully find some stuff, but I don't know, hopefully it picks up. All right, so I was just about to say all it takes is one snake to turn things around. That is the biggest, hey, you want to grab it? That's the biggest plains garter snake I have ever seen.
Oh my lord.
That is the biggest plains garter snake. That thing is like 4 feet long. We got coyotes over there. I did not think it was gonna be a plains garter. With that size, I thought it was gonna be like a bull snake or maybe a glossy. Coyotes howling in the background is a little eerie, but absolutely giant plains garter snake. But we'll take a few pictures. Just look how big that head is. There's a car coming. We're gonna get out of the way, take a few pictures, and let this guy go. All right, well, I can't even fit the whole thing in frame, holding my arm as far out as I can. That's how big this plains garter snake is. But we're just gonna let it go. Got a snake up here, it's moving off the road. Hayden, you wanna grab it? Oh, and a plains garter snake. Oh man, we're hoping for a glossy to redeem for that other one. It is a nice looking plains garter snake, but we can really find these anywhere in Colorado, so we're kind of hoping for other snakes, but any snake we'll take. I hear a car in the distance, so we'll grab them and get off the road. Or should we just let it go? Alright, so we're just gonna let this plains garter snake go and see if we can find some more. Alright, well, just a few minutes after we saw that other one, we got another plains garter snake right here. He almost got away from us. We went back and didn't see him, and then we were walking back to the car, and then we finally saw him. We'll kind of just scare him off the road here. I'll just pick him up in a second. Nice orange stripe on this guy, but we'll just let him go off the road here. All right, well, next find is this completely puffed up Great Plains toad, which is a pretty good find as far as amphibians go down here. The amount of pee this guy had was insane. Hopefully it's all done now. But cool to see this guy. I think this is only the second one we've seen. I think we saw one last year. But you can tell it just apart from the wood houses, because that bigger blotching and kind of cylinders on the sides and stuff. They are about the same size as wood houses. Kind of have that white stripe down the middle, but a little bit different patterning. Definitely rarer than wood houses. So it's getting a little late. Haven't had the best of luck with finding and cruising snakes, but we'll see if we can get one or two more before we call it a night. All right, well, it's 12:50. We haven't cruised a snake in hours. It's still good temperatures, but it is a full moon. That might have been what got us. We're just checking an area out close to camp and then just gonna call it. Bit of a bummer. Definitely could have been a better night down here. Eventually we'll have a good night, but I don't know. We'll see if we can find anything else tonight. Probably not. And if not, then I'll just see you guys in the morning, hopefully with some herps. Alright, so we've been cruising for a little over an hour this morning. Seen several DORs of a few snakes, a couple of DORs of these Texas horned lizards, and one or two more of these guys get away, but we finally got one right here. This one's a lot smaller than the one we found yesterday. The one we found yesterday was an adult, so this one's just a little bit younger, but nice yellow on the sides there. And as I said yesterday, those spikes are super cool. But we're hoping to find some snakes here in a bit, so we'll just get this guy off the road. All right, well, we cruised another Texas horned lizard, just heating up on the road. But we're gonna kind of set it to the side so it won't get run over. Still no snakes. Been pretty slow, but we'll probably try to hit this river to see if we can turn up some stuff there, but we'll see how it goes. All right, it might be hard to hear me with the wind and the cicadas, I guess, but another Texas horned lizard right here. Feels like it's kind of too hot for snakes now, to cruise at least, so that's a big bummer. But we'll probably go see if we can find some turtles or maybe water snakes. Then we'll head out, but another Texas horned lizard right here. All right, so we didn't end up cruising anything else. Heated up quite a bit, and then we went to the river, and it was just overflowing from all the rain we've got earlier in this season. So we couldn't really find anything there. So we headed out. Didn't find too much, for at least considering how many hours we spent searching and cruising and stuff. But we'll get down there again in a couple weeks. Hopefully that'll go better. Still a lot of a few cool finds today with the Texas horned lizards, which was a lifer, and just that big garter snake, but not too many snakes. Maybe we'll have better luck down there next time, but thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.